Hello everyone. Welcome to Task IAS group. We are discussing topic Human Values, lessons from lives and teachings of great leaders, reformers and administrators. In last class we have discussed about values, their classification and also difference between leaders, administrator and reformers. And we also have discussed Mahatma Gandhi, one of greatest leader of our country, and today we will discuss about Ambedkar and other leaders and administrators. From example of Mahatma Gandhi, we have seen that how life experiences of great leaders can be utilized as an example to write other examples in ethics syllabus. For example, we can utilize his life experiences for writing values, morality, equality, courage. Similarly, leadership and sustainable development goals, etc. So we have seen that we can utilize his life experiences in different parts of ethics syllabus. Same strategy you have to approach when we discuss about other leaders' life experiences. From their experiences and teachings, we have to extract examples. You have to develop those skills so that you can utilize your knowledge in writing examples. So we are focusing on application of our knowledge in writing examples, because ethics papers is all about writing examples and your practical experiences. So let's start today's discussion. B.R. Ambedkar. From our polity knowledge, we have seen his contribution in drafting of our constitution. He was chairman of drafting committee. So he is one of the modern leader which is known for his values like liberty, equality and fraternity. These are three important values which are necessary for development of an individual, as well as these are part of even preamble of our constitution. He himself has seen and faced one of social evil like discrimination and untouchability. So his focus was more on equality, so that everyone of our country can enjoy equal rights and has equal opportunity to develop himself. So his focus was on making an egalitarian society, but he has also advocated for concessions to be given to lower caste or other vulnerable peoples, so that where they can get a platform to develop themselves, because these communities or these people have faced injustice. For his purpose, he has established Bhaskrit Hitkarni Sabha, Indian Labour Party and as well as Scheduled Caste Federation. So here you can utilize your modern history knowledge also. According to him, caste system has origin in land relations and the feudal relationships that are existing in village society, where is system of jamidar and kamin, where other people serve as a server to provide service to that landowning jamidar. These are some detailed concepts I am just telling you, because if someone is from rural background, he can connect these points very easily. So his view was annihilation of caste, because he want that caste system should be abolished if we want development of our country, if we want everyone in our country should get equal opportunity. And he has radical ideas that if someone is saying that caste system is essential part of our Hindu religion, then we should annihilate religion itself. these points are somewhat not connecting to each other, but I am giving you some knowledge or some hints, and you have to utilize these knowledge, these points, when writing examples. We will see later how you can utilize this knowledge. Now, his famous quote was, "A great man is different from eminent one because great man is ready to be a servant of society." From his quote, we have analyzed that he is one of those person who is knowledgeable, who has power, but still is grounded, and he want to work as a servant of society. And because of his belief in scientific values and rationality, he accepted Buddhism, and he convinced that Buddhism is more rational religion as compared to Hinduism, and he applied his scientific values to Buddhism also, so that any orthodox superstitions, any discriminatory practices from religion should be abolished. And his aim was Bahujan Hitai and Bahujan Sukhay. That means one's good and all's good. Because he wants that everyone should get equal opportunity and everyone should have a peaceful and prosperous and happy life. And his other idea was that our constitution, which is guiding principle behind our national integrity and unity, he says that this is vehicle of faith, because our constitution is a dynamic law, because with change of society, with change of time, there is amendment in our constitution and it is fulfilling needs of our society. So he says that his constitution always spirit of any society. So till now what we have discussed some random points about Ambedkar ji. Now we will see how you can utilize his knowledge. Firstly, if we see example of equity, then we can quote him, because he has focused on reducing discrimination among various sections of society. We can write him when we write some example of courage, because he has courage to think about annihilation of caste. And remember, he was not in 2020, he was in 1950s and 40s, where caste system is much more rigid as compared to today's time. Even caste system is still existing in India. So think about that time, where majority of the ruling parties, majority of the administrators are from higher caste. Even that time he has spoken about annihilation of caste. So this step is need much courage, especially at that time. Now we can also write about professionalism, because he has shown his dedication and knowledge when he was acting as a chairman of drafting committee. So from these examples you have seen how we can utilize his life experiences as an example. And next is rationality, how he has utilized its scientific values in religion. So these are some points which we can extract from his life experiences. Similarly, you have to develop these skills so that you can write these points from life experiences of other leaders or administrators. Now, administrators. Till now we have discussed about two leaders, Mahatma Gandhi and Ambedkar. As this topic is like human values, life experiences and teaching from leaders, administrator, reformer, this topic name itself shows that this is an open-ended subtopic. So UPSC can ask about any leader, about any administrator here. So you have to develop skills so that even from slight knowledge about him, you can develop some points like these points, and you can utilize these skills in writing about any current events or any other new topics that you have not prepared. And I have discussed some administrator leader reformers in this unit. For others we will discuss about when we discuss about philosophies, that's part of our ethics syllabus. Now administrators are those who execute policies. They have some characteristics of leaders. All this we have discussed in earlier class. Now first administrator is E. Sreedharan. I have discussed some famous personalities. One of them is E. Sreedharan. He is known as Metro Man of India, and he was chairman of Delhi Metro Corporation, and he has given some lines. According to him, if some administrator work with honesty, then others will cooperate. Here others includes subordinates, political executives, and even the common citizen. So he has shown that if someone has goodwill, someone is working with moral values, then there are less chances that others will create hindrance in his work. And he also says that focus on goals and not politics, because core principle and core value of any administrator is that he should maintain political neutrality, so that he can execute every policy even from different political parties with same efficiency and dedication. And he is known as the Metro Man of India because of his continuous work and efficiency. Delhi model of metro becomes successful, and even United Nations has mentioned that Delhi metro is contributing in environmental sustainability also, and Delhi metro has given carbon credits also. These topics like carbon credits, environment sustainability, I hope you have some idea from your environmental knowledge. I am discussing some these small points, and you have to extract bigger points from these small stories, so that if you have some writing skills to write ethics answers, you can use these small points to write a bigger answer, because you don't know how UPSC will ask about anything about this person, or you have to quote this example here and there. Now VP Menon, he was secretary at the time of partition of India, and he was one of the strong force behind integration of princely states, because he utilized his emotional intelligence, where emotional intelligence is one of subtopic in our ethics syllabus. Emotional intelligence shows that how one individual utilize his emotions and others' emotions, so that any work can be done smoothly, and he can handle his anger and understands others' points of view. Because when partition happened, he understand problem of princely states, why they are not accepting integration with India, and why some are interested in integration with India. So he utilized his knowledge, his emotional intelligence, so that he can understand those princely states and their head, that it is interest of those princely states as well as of India, that we should combine and make a integrated union. So he has helped in convening a meeting with government of India and princely states, and also signing of the instrument of accession, so that some powers like defense relations or international relations, these powers should be given to government of India, and in other spheres these princely states will work as autonomous units. So this knowledge you have some idea from your post independence knowledge, but what we have covered is how its emotional intelligence has helped in integration of India. We have to not focus on historical part but more on his intelligence, his emotions. Now next is Varghese Kurian. He is known as father of white revolution, and he is motivating factor, and he is administrator of that work where focus on cooperative model of dairy development was done. In cooperative model, small farmers come together, and these farmers as a unit has more bargaining and more storage capacity and more infrastructure and more innovative models like storage, packaging, so that simple cow milk or buffalo milk can be used for making cheese, dahi, paneer, etc., and which have more market price, so that these small farmers will get more price for their efforts. And Operation Flood, this was operation launched to increase our milk production, and success of this operation was that India has become one of the largest production country in milk production. Till now we have discussed about famous administrators like E. Sreedharan, VP Menon and Varghese Kurian. And you have observed that we are covering a lot of facts in these videos. So one advice will be that you should revise these videos again and again, so that gradually you will remember these facts. Because always remember, these examples not only help you in this topic, but these examples will help you in writing ethics questions in any other subtopics also. You can connect these points there. Now next administrator is MS Swaminathan. He is known as father of Green Revolution in India, and he worked as a scientist as well as a administrator when he was working on Green Revolution, and his main contribution was development of hybrid variety, and these hybrid variety are high yielding variety, and his efforts led to more production of cereals in India, and which help in gaining food security for our country. And he was advocating a evergreen revolution for India, because according to him, although green revolution has some negative consequences on environment, so here evergreen revolution includes sustainable factor also, so that environment degradation from increased production that will not happen. Plus here evergreen revolution also includes other crops like pulses, so that a holistic development of agriculture can take place. Now another administrator is Amitabh Kant. He is well known for his innovative ideas like Incredible India campaign, Make in India, Startup India. I hope you are aware about these campaigns from your GS knowledge. Incredible India campaign is helpful in increasing tourism sector. Make in India for manufacturing sector, and startup for increasing innovation and entrepreneurship in our country. He is CEO of Niti Aayog. So you must have heard his name in newspaper or other news magazines. Now next is Naresh Chandra. He was a secretary when LPG, that is liberalization, privatization or globalization 1990 was happening in India, and that time he worked with so much efficiency and innovation that a new system of liberalization and globalization was worked very well in our country, and especially in services sector India has done very well. So that time administration and as well as in policy formulation guidelines he gives his contribution, and he is well known for that work. And he has also worked as Indian ambassador to US, and that time Indian US relations also improved. So these in US relations between countries is improved. So these factors shows that how he utilizes emotional intelligence, because if you understand your nature as well as others' nature, you can convey meanings better, and you can say those things which others want to listen. So we have seen that these administrators all have played important role in development and progress of our country in one way or other. Now last one is T.N. Seshan. He was one of administrator who later worked as chief election commissioner. He has worked in different departments like defense and others, but his main role was in chief election commissioner. And during his time period he has taken many reforms by which a smooth conducting of elections can be take place, and motto of election commission that free and fair elections that should be followed in every election of our country. And some of reforms are introduction of voter ID or enforcement of election code. These are some political terms, so you can mention some these contributions when you have to write some question regarding write your favorite administrator that you want to inspire from. So these examples can be utilized there. So from list of these examples, I again remind you that these are some factual part of ethics paper, because every subject has some easy and conceptual part, but some difficult as well as factual part that will be difficult to remember in one reading. So you have to revise these facts, you have to take interest, and once you start feeling these concepts and start realizing that once an individual act as an administrator and do work in so much efficiency and with so much dedication, you will realize what is the importance of a word like metroman, a word like milkman. So they are well known for their work. So revise these points again and again. And from all these administrators, one common thing you will find that honesty, integrity, discipline, dedication and spirit of public welfare, taking responsibility for their work. They were always lawful for their activities. They has courage and they respect everyone, and they follow equality and brotherhood aspect in while working in field. So these are some of the features of administrators, and for other reformers we will discuss in next class. So that's all for today. Thank you.